Hey guys, here's a quick lesson on triangles. For most of you it's a review, so I'm not going to go too in depth. Hopefully you saw the YouTube video that I posted. It's kind of funny. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And here's some warm-up problems, just a review of solving equations. Go ahead, pause the video and do these if you'd like. I'm going to show you the answers now. Okay, so today you're going to learn how to find unknown angles and identify possible side lengths in triangles. The new thing for most people is this, identifying side lengths, this one right here, in triangles, possible side lengths. We haven't done that before, I don't believe. So hopefully you learned something new. If not, sorry. So let's look at this example. If you draw a triangle, extend one side, then draw a parallel line to the extended side as shown, you have something that looks like the problems we worked on in class. Two parallel lines cut by two transversals, and we know that these angles here, let me go back. We know that this angle and this angle are congruent, and this angle are congruent, which is pretty cool. Those are alternate interior angles. We know that they're congruent. So that's awesome. It makes a straight line 180 degrees. So let's apply it. Let's find a missing angle in a triangle. Here we go. We have three angles. 1, 2, 3. We add them all up. It needs to equal 180 degrees. So I'm going to add 42, 90, and C to equal 180. Remember, this little symbol here equals 90 degrees. It's a right triangle. And then, back again. And then what we have to do is combine like terms. We add these two together. I get 132 degrees plus C degrees equals 180 degrees. I'm going to solve for my variable by subtracting, doing inverse operations. C degrees equals 180 minus 132 gives me 48 degrees, I believe, hopefully. 48 degrees. I can always check by adding. 48 and 42 is 90, plus 90, 180. Nice work. Okay, one more example. This is an isosceles triangle. Remember, isosceles triangle has two congruent equal angles and two congruent sides. All right, so those two sides are congruent, those two angles are congruent. So now I'm going to use the triangle sum theory, which means I add up the angles to equal 180 degrees. Once I have this equation, I combine like terms. Like terms are the t's, t and t. So now I have 62 plus 2t degrees equals 180 degrees. All right, I solve for my variable, subtract 62 from both sides. Minus 62, that cancels, so I'm left with 2t equals 180 minus 62, I think it's 118 degrees. And then next, I need to divide both sides by 2 to get rid of that 2. Divide by 2, I'm left with t equals 11 divided by 2 is 5. 1 left over, 18 divided by 2 is 9, 59 degrees. So both of these angles should be 59 degrees if all goes well. And I think they are. 59 and 59 is 118 plus 62, 180. So that's how you find a missing angle. You just subtract it from 180 basically. Alright, the next part is to figure out if a triangle can have certain side lengths. So here we have these three lengths, 8 feet, 10 feet, 13 feet, and I want to know if I can make a triangle with them. All right, I'm not sure yet. There's a simple rule. The rule is you find the sum of the lengths of each pair of sides and compare it to the third side. So I'm going to take these two sides first, add them together. 8, that's going to disappear. Let me do it over here. 8 plus 10, I need to see if it is greater than 13. Well, 18 is bigger than 13, so that's good. This has to be true for all the side pairs. So now I'm going to take 10 and 13. I add them together. 10 plus 13, is it greater than 8? Well, yeah, 23 is bigger than 8, so that's good. Then I'm going to take the last pair, which is 8 and 13, add them together. 8 plus 13, is it greater than 10? Well, 8 plus 13 is 21, which is greater than 10, so that's good. So that means, since all of these are true, that this can form a triangle. This would be a triangle, 8, 10, and 13. Alright, so let's take one example that doesn't work, where it's not a triangle. I'm going to add these two lengths, 2 meters and 4 meters. So I do 2 plus 4. I ask myself, is it greater than 6? Well, 6 is not greater than 6. It's equal to. So this doesn't work, which means that this triangle, or these lengths, can't form a triangle. I would have something that looks like this. 2, 4, 6. It just wouldn't work. There'd be a gap somewhere. So we can use that theory where you add two of the lengths. They have to be greater than the third length to see if it makes a triangle. So that's all the new information for this lesson. I'm going to give you a few questions here if you want to pause and try for yourself. Here's finding missing angles. You can pause it. Answers coming now. And here's two more. We got finding missing angle there. And is it a triangle there? So there you have it. A couple more questions if you want. Alright, that is the end. Hopefully you now can find a missing angle of a triangle, and you know whether a triangle can have certain side lengths. See you tomorrow. Enjoy. Have something good to eat. No ice cream.